Hey, we are on to Act 4, Scene 3 of Cymbeline today on Shakespeare. Yesterday we finished off Act 4, Scene 2, which is the longest scene to ever exist, and all of the things happen in it. That's not necessarily true, but a lot of things happen in that particular scene, and it wraps up with Imogen not being dead, Cloten being dead, Imogen going off with Caius Lucius to be his servant after they bury the headless body of Cloten, who she thinks is posthumous. So now in Act 4, Scene 3, we snap back to the big man himself, Cymbeline, to find out what's going on in his world, and this is just, he kicks off the scene with this. It's a little bit of exposition and recap because we haven't seen some of these characters in a little while. So Cymbeline walks in with a bunch of attendants and also with Pisanio. Keep in mind, Pisanio, who right now everybody kind of hates, usually for the wrong reasons. But he walks in with a bunch of attendants, some lords, Pisanio, and he says, "Again, and bring me word how 'tis with her. A fever with the absence of her son, a madness in which her life's in danger. Heavens, how deeply you at once do touch me. Imogen, the great part of my comfort gone. My queen upon a desperate bed, and in a time when fearful wars point at me. Her son gone, so needful for this present, it strikes me, past the hope of comfort. But for thee, fellow, who needs must know of her departure, and dost seem so ignorant, will enforce it from thee by a sharp torture." Hi, Sue Ellen. So Cymbeline is feeling kind of isolated and deserted and alone, and his country's about to go to war, and his daughter's gone, and his queen is sort of mourning, and they don't know what happened to her son and stuff. So he's going to lay down the law now with Pisanio, and fortunately for Pisanio, some of the lords in the scene are like, no, I saw him. He was here on the day that Imogen went missing, so he can't possibly know where she is. So they decide to give Pisanio a pass for right exactly now. And this scene, which we don't have any more monologues from, so we get to move on to another scene tomorrow, this scene ends with Pisanio having a brief moment on stage being like, "I don't know what's going on with anybody. I haven't heard from Imogen. I haven't heard from Posthumus. I told Posthumus that Imogen was dead and he hasn't said anything, and I don't know, and I haven't heard from Cloten either, so I have no idea what's going on, and I hope everything's okay." And tomorrow we'll find out if it is. Or at least we'll get closer to finding out if it is or not. We still have a whole act and a half to go. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.